Hello students. In this lecture we will see electrostatic potential energy of a dipole in uniform electric field. Okay. In the last lecture we had seen that electric potential due to dipole. Okay. Electric potential due to dipole. Now we will see potential energy. Okay. So whenever the dipole is placed in a uniform electric field and if there is an angle between the direction of electric field and the dipole moment, then there will be a torque. Okay, there will be a rotational analog of force. Okay, and if that dipole is rotated by some angle from its reference position, then there will be some potential energy stored inside that dipole. Okay, reference position means what? Reference position means the potential energy at that particular position will be 0. That is the reference position. So here look at the diagram. This initially the red line dipole. This is perpendicular to the electric field intensity. Okay, this is perpendicular to the electric field intensity. This is the dipole moment will act from minus charge to plus charge. So in this direction it will act, and electric field intensity in this direction. So they are perpendicular to each other. Okay. Now it is rotated, this dipole is rotated by some angle. Okay, and at final position the angle between the dipole moment and electric field intensity is theta, and initial angle is 90. So we will see that at this 90-degree angle the potential energy stored in the dipole is 0. That means this is the reference position. Okay, so here the potential energy of a dipole in uniform electric field is defined as the energy stored in the dipole when it is rotated by some angle from the position perpendicular to the field lines, okay, or electric field intensity. Okay, so electric potential energy of a dipole in uniform electric field is defined as the energy stored in the dipole when it is rotated by some angle from the position perpendicular to the field lines. Okay, so here this perpendicular position is the reference point that we will see. You can understand this automatically. So here it is rotating. Okay, so here it is rotating. So that potential energy E will be the work done for what? 90 degree to some angle theta. Okay, it is the work done for rotating that dipole from 90 degree to some angle theta. Okay, and what is the formula of work done? Work done is, we know the W equal to integration F ds. Okay, this F and ds are the linear analog of force and displacement. Now here that dipole is rotating, that means there is a rotational motion. So we will take rotational analog of force and rotational analog of displacement. So rotational analog of force is tau or torque, and rotational analog of this displacement is angular displacement, that is d theta. Okay, okay, and the lower limit will be 90 degree, upper limit is theta. Okay, understand? Now we have already discussed about the torque. Torque equal to what? Tau equal to P cross E, that means P E sin theta. Okay, we will take only the magnitude here. So it will be integration 90 degree to theta P E sin theta d theta. Okay, now dipole moment for a particular dipole is constant, and this dipole is placed in uniform electric field, that means E is also constant. So bring E and D outside of this integration sign, then integration 90 degree to theta, sin theta d theta, sin theta d theta. Okay, now integration sin theta d theta is what? Integration sin theta d theta, integration sin theta d theta is minus cos theta. So PE minus cos theta, lower limit 90, upper limit theta. Okay, okay, understand. Now what? Now first we will put the upper limit minus lower limit, upper limit minus lower limit. So I am writing it here. So minus cos theta, so it will be PE, then upper limit means minus cos theta. Okay, then in the formula you will get 1 minus, then minus cos 90 degree. Okay, understand? Now cos 90 is what? Cos 90 is 0. Okay, so cos 90 is 0, so it will be 0. Okay, so remove this part. Okay, so the only term is this. So PE minus cos theta. So I am writing it here. I am erasing this part. Okay, so we get potential energy U, which is the work done for this rotation 90 degree to theta. It is minus PE cos theta. Okay, now look at this. We know that P and E are the vector quantities. This is dipole moment and this is electric field intensity. So these are two vector quantities and it is in the product form. Okay, so in which kind of vector product you get cos theta? Cross product or dot product? Which kind? It is dot product. So we can write it like this: minus P vector dot E vector. As it is a dot product, so P dot E or E dot P, both are right. Okay, so U equal to minus P dot E. Okay, as it is a dot product, P dot E, E dot P, both are right. Okay, so this derivation is also very important. This derivation, potential energy derivation, is also very important. Okay, now this electric field intensity, we know that this is a conservative field. Okay, and in the conservative field, if we want to here rotation, so if we want to rotate this dipole from one angle to the other angle, then it will not depend on its path. It will only depend on the final potential energy and the initial potential energy. So the work done on rotating dipole from theta 1 to theta 2, then what will be the work done? So here W theta 1 to theta 2, what will be the work done? Final potential energy, that means U theta 2 minus initial potential energy U theta 1. Understand? Now U theta 2 means minus P dot E, so PE cos theta, so it will be minus PE cos theta 2, then minus U theta 1 is minus PE cos theta 1 minus PE cos theta 1. Okay, now we can write it like this: minus PE cos theta 2 plus PE cos theta 1. Okay, now take PE common, it will be cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. This will be the work done for rotating the dipole in uniform electric field from theta 1 to theta 2. Okay, understand? Final potential energy minus initial potential energy. This type of thing we have already done in the potential energy derivation or potential energy calculation or in the numerical, okay, related to potential energy, in that part we have already done. That is, the work done will be the difference between potential energy at final position minus at initial position. Okay, so at final position minus at initial position. You understand? Understand? Now come to this point. Okay, this point. Here we will discuss for 3 angles. Then we will see which one is the equilibrium position for the dipole. Okay, so one by one. So Pe cos theta. So first one, when theta equal to 0 degree. Theta equal to 0 degree means what? Theta equal to 0 degree means what? P and E are parallel. Okay, P and E are parallel to each other. P and E are parallel to each other in the same direction. Okay, then here U will be what? U is minus Pe cos 0, minus Pe cos 0 degree. Cos 0 degree means 1, so it will be minus Pe. Okay. Second, when theta equal to 90 degree. Theta equal to 90 degree means what? P vector and E vector are perpendicular to each other. Okay, then you will get EU equal to what? Minus PE cos 90 degree. Cos 90 means what? 0. So it will be 0. Now you understand why I have taken this perpendicular position as the reference position, because at that position U is 0. Third case, theta equal to 180 degree. Theta equal to 180 degree. That means P and E are anti-parallel to each other. P and E are anti-parallel to each other. Both are directing in the opposite direction. So here U will be minus PE cos 180. Cos 180 means what? Cos 180 means what? Minus 1. So minus minus plus, it will be only P. Okay. Now look at the 3 expressions. First one, U is minus P. Second one, U is 0. Third one, U is PE. So which one is the smallest? Which one is the smallest among these 3? This one, right? This one is the smallest. So this is the position of minimum potential energy. So this is the position of minimum potential energy, and maximum is P. So this is the position of maximum potential energy. Understand? So theta equal to 0, that means when dipole moment and electric field intensity are parallel to each other, that position is for minimum potential energy. And when theta equal to 180, that means dipole moment and electric field are anti-parallel to each other, then that is the position for maximum potential energy. Understand? Clear? Now I am asking one question. So this is, suppose, the electric field intensity E. Okay, and now if you place any dipole like this, if you place any dipole minus Q plus Q, if you place any dipole like this, okay, and leave this dipole in this uniform electric field, then what will happen? When where it will come at the end? Okay, so everything in the world wants to have minimum potential energy. Okay, everything in the world wants to have minimum potential energy. So this dipole will also be at the position of minimum potential energy at the end. Okay, so it will rotate in such a way that its potential energy will be minimum in this uniform electric field region. Understand? So what is the position of minimum potential energy? Theta equal to 0. When theta equal to 0, so it will rotate in such a way that after some time this plus Q will be here and minus Q will be there, and the dipole will be like this. Okay, this will be the dipole. That means the dipole moment is in the direction of E. Okay. So this is the position of minimum potential energy theta equal to 0, and this is the minimum potential energy, value of minimum potential energy. Okay. And I have told that everything in the world wants to have minimum potential energy. When an object will have minimum potential energy, that means that object is at equilibrium. Okay, that object is an equilibrium when it has minimum potential energy. So when the dipole makes an angle 0 degree with electric field intensity, that means when the dipole is parallel to the electric field intensity, then the dipole will be in equilibrium. So theta equal to 0 position is the equilibrium position. Okay, this is also very important point. So theta equal to 0 position, 0 degree is the equilibrium position of a dipole in uniform electric field. Okay, understand? So this is also very important point. Okay. Now I am giving a small question like this. So suppose the dipole is rotated from an angle 0 degree to 180 degree. Okay, what will be the external work done? What will be the external work done? What will be the external work done? How will you solve? So here you will see which one is the initial position and which one is the final position. So here initial position is 0 degree, final position is 180 degree. And the work done means what? Potential energy at final position minus potential energy at initial position. Okay, here work done is for rotating the dipole from 0 to 180. So 180 is the final position minus 0 degree is the initial position. So what is the formula? Minus Pe cos theta. So it will be minus Pe cos 180 degree, then minus Pe cos 0 degree, minus Pe cos 0 degree. Okay, so minus P cos 180 means negative, so it will be P only. Okay, minus plus P cos 0 means 1, so it is P. So 2Pe. So work done here is 2P. Okay, and in the potential energy, when I was teaching the potential energy, there I had told that if the work done is positive, that means there is an external work. We have to do that work to rotate that dipole from 0 to 180. We have to do that work. Okay, because it is positive. If it is negative, then system does the work. Okay, so these are the points in electric potential energy of a dipole in uniform electric field. This is very important things. Small numericals using this formula you will get, and this kind of thing, work done. Okay, work done from theta 1 to theta 2. How will you calculate? These things are also very important, and these things will also help you for competitive exam. Okay, so read this properly and practice the derivation for potential energy of a dipole. Okay, for the derivation of potential energy of a dipole, that is minus Pe cos theta. Okay, very important. Okay, understand?